Hi everybody, Henry here. So today I wanted to share with you the 7 things that I learned about creating wealth. Everything that I'm going to share with you today, I learned from the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. So let's get to it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit the link below and hit subscribe so you can get more content just like this. The first thing you got to do is pay yourself first. So what does pay yourself first mean? Pay yourself first means you need to save. Savings is a function of your income minus your expenses. Now, you want to look at it from a different point of view, which is expenses equals your income minus your savings. There's a big difference. Mathematically, both are the same, but fundamentally, there's a psychological twist on this. And what ends up happening is that if you look at savings as an afterthought, then you're always going to be spending everything you earn. But if you look at spending as an afterthought to savings, then you're always going to have money left over. So that way you have a set aside of funds, and it will dramatically change the way you think of money. The second thing you need to know is living within your means. So ever notice how no matter how much certain people work and earn, whether it's low or high earners, they just make enough just to make all the bills and just put food on the table and not have enough to save money? Well, the problem is psychological. What we end up doing as humans is that we want to always strive for that next level. And if we can buy the next car, we do it. If we can live in that extra bedroom house or in that certain neighborhood, we do it. So what we need to do is adjust our mindset, and if we can scale back and just live within our means, then that'll put us on the path to increase our wealth. So to live within your means, one of the tools that I like to use is a budget. What a lot of 80% of Americans do is just wing it, paycheck to paycheck, and they just somehow hope and pray that they make ends meet. So I don't leave it to chance. I take my actual income, I separate all the necessities, and I just weed out all the stuff that's just wishful thinking. And if I can't take care of the wishful thinking now, I put it off for another day. But for the most part, what's necessity, all the living expenses, all the necessities to put food on the table, everything that I need to function as a household. What are the key items in a budget? You need your top line, which is just like a business, the business of you. You need your top line, which is your income, your take home. You need all your immediate expenditures, which is your cost of operations. You can look at it from that way. And then after that, you look at the bottom line, all the other expenses. And then that's the stuff that you need to see what you can scale back, what in there, those line items you can either, decrease, or see if there's even a play that you can increase a certain line item, expending more food at home and more money on groceries in the hopes that your outside of home meal expenses will go down. Those are things that you need to look at in order to live within your means. So the third thing you need to keep in mind is to put your money to work for you. So this is powerful. Now I want you to pay attention here. Putting your money to work for you means you no longer work for money. So now, once you saved up some amount of money and once you controlled your expenses, then you want to be able to put your money to work for you. Investments. When you have investments, it means that it returns or makes more money on top of that. So you can invest in real estate, stocks, a business. There's opportunities for investments, but at its simplest, it's just you taking money, no matter how much, whether a few dollars or millions of dollars, and getting a return on it at its simple. And it's a function of your return on investment. So let's say if I take $100 invested in the stock market, and then that stock appreciates over time, and let's say now it's worth $120. Well, I made $20 in that appreciation. So then I made 20% return on my investment. So now the most powerful thing about putting your money to work for you is you don't have to work for it. Meaning you can get sick and your money's still working for you. You can go on vacation, you can lose your job, and your money is still working for you. So getting to this point, it's only the third step, and it literally makes the world of difference in terms of creating wealth. The fifth thing you need to keep in mind is be a homeowner. Homeowners typically spend more than renters in some circumstances. There's pros and cons to being both in terms of the way money works, and you may end up spending a little bit more money, but in theory, being a homeowner, you're purchasing something that you're in full control of. Your expenses, meaning your mortgage, is controlled over time. What typically increases may be your taxes and insurance costs and some maintenance and upkeep on the property. But aside from that, what you ideally have is something of value that over time appreciates, and then in your later years, you could potentially sell for a profit. The sixth thing you need to think about when it comes to building wealth is to ensure your future income. So what do I mean by ensuring your future income? You need to think about your potential to make money in the future. So at some point or another, you owe it to yourself as a responsible adult that's thinking about building wealth and taking care of those we love that depend on us. We also have to think about the potential to lose a job, potentially get sick and not be able to maintain the same level of income, or even if we pass away and something happens, how will our family be able to sustain themselves? So how do we look at this? There's different vehicles and different opportunities to ensure your income. The most immediate one that you can think of is life insurance. But aside from that, it's also having a rainy day fund, some savings, having opportunities so that that money can quickly be utilized. Now, number 7, increase your ability to earn more money. You can only go so many times throughout the year or over time and ask for a raise. But a raise by itself, only on merit, only goes so far. You need to also increase your ability to earn more money. And there's different ways that I have a take on it to earn more money, but the most immediate way is to go to your employer, let them know, hey, look, what are my earning opportunities, and how can I improve on where I'm at now, and how can I get to the potential that you see me getting. That's number 1, increasing at work. The next is increasing your ability to earn more money, educating yourself. Now, not everybody goes to college, and not everybody can go back to college, but in your ability to learn, and it could be either by just researching articles online, watching this YouTube video, and subscribing to more, and just looking for opportunities either through work or on the side, as little as it may earn you, or you may feel like it's a waste of time. But if you learn something from it, it's a benefit because it's something that may increase your ability to earn more money. Now let's recap. Number 1, and I hope this hits home, and if there's anything you walk away with, is number 1, pay yourself. The ability to save determines your ability to create wealth. Savings is the beginning to creating wealth, and it only starts with the little that you can now. Number 2, live within your means. Your ability to control your expenses. Your ability to control your expenses with a tool as good as a budget is going to determine how well and how fast you're able to save. Number 3, put your money to work for you. Any investment that you look at has the opportunity to now take those savings and then make more or build that wealth for you, to build that savings even higher. Number 4, keep your money safe. Don't just take any savings. Heed the advice of experts that can tell you, that have been there, that with experience can tell you where to invest your money, where is it more profitable. Number 5, be a homeowner. Number 6, ensure your future income. And number 7, continue to improve your ability to earn more money. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to keep making more videos like this. Please subscribe down below and give me a like. I appreciate it. Thank you.